Tomorrow's the day everybody looks forward to. It's tax day. If you haven't filed your taxes yet or are planning to tomorrow, we have some last-minute tips for you. We are joined by Renee Iman with the Idaho Tax Commission. Renee, thanks for being here today.
Thanks for having me.
You're so welcome. So how many returns have you received so far this year, whether it's on paper or online?
725,000 returns we've received.
Most online now?
Most online, yes. They're all e-filed, yeah.
Are you going to hit 1 million?
We think we might hit 1 million individual income tax returns by the end of the year.
The actual calendar year?
The end of the calendar year, yes.
Has that ever happened before?
No, it hasn't. This would be the first time.
Shows a growing population.
It does.
I guess, or at least of working age. So what kinds of things is the State Tax Commission offering today, tomorrow, I guess, specifically to help people with that last minute filing?
So at our Boise office, we're offering our annual curbside service. We'll be outside of our office collecting your tax returns. You don't even have to get out of your car. You can just drop them off with us. And we'll also be passing out tax forms if you still need those.
And this is also not downtown anymore off of Park Center, but you're in the state campus that's out off of Chinden.
Right, we're on Chinden between Cloverdale and 5 Mile.
And people could just drive through, drop it off.
Yep, they
and
can
get on
drive
their way.
through and get on their way. We're there from 8 to 5 tomorrow.
What are the simple things that people need to remember so that they don't file incorrectly?
Well, for example, just double check your figures to make sure you don't have any typos on your return. Make sure you've got the correct social security numbers for you and your dependents, because that could delay a refund if you're expecting a refund. If you're e-filing, you have to enter in your W-2 information. Make sure you have the correct employer identification number for your employer and the state ID number for your employer. If you're filing by paper, which many people will be doing tomorrow, make sure you include your W-2s and your copy of your federal tax return. And
the state is kind of synced up with the federal IRS, right, in terms of the deadlines and whatnot?
Yes, the deadline for both your federal and state taxes is tomorrow, the 18th.
And is it midnight tomorrow? Going into Wednesday?
Or 11:59.
11:59, yes, that's easier to say.
Especially if you're e-filing, you know.
Yeah.
That's the other thing is we partner with the IRS and software companies to provide free e-filing of your state and federal return if you qualify. And we have a link on our website that you can check out to see if you can get free e-filing.
Okay, so definitely a good service. I know a lot of people pay for a similar thing like TurboTax or a different tax service. That works the same way, but?
Exactly the same way.
And is that income guidelines that would mean why people would qualify for free?
Yes, it's basically if your adjusted gross income is $73,000 or less, you probably qualify with one of the software providers. But you have to check each provider to see if their qualifications work for you.
What can people do to get an extension if they need one?
So you can get an extension to file your tax return if you've paid enough of your total tax due by tomorrow. And
it's not an extension to pay, as you said in the break.
It's not an extension to pay, right? It's an extension to file. But we have a Form 51 on our website, which has a worksheet, so you can figure that out and see if you've got that automatic extension or if you need to pay in a little more to get that extension.
And what other tips do you have for us if anything comes to mind?
Well, if you owe money, you can use our quick pay service on our website. It's electronic payment, and you don't have to create a special account or anything to use it. No
new password to remember?
No, exactly. That's why it's a quick pay.
Yeah.
And if you're expecting a refund, we also have a refund tracking tool on our website so you can see the stages where your refund is and when you're going to get it.
And again, you'll be at the campus doing curbside service off of Chinden Boulevard until 5 o'clock tomorrow
That's right, 8 to 5 tomorrow.
8 to 5 tomorrow. All right, Renee Iman with the Idaho State Tax Commission, thank you.
Thank you.
Great tips as always. And we'll be back with more of the news at 4.